And we just had an interview on the Zach Sang show. We had a lot of fun, so please check it out.
Let's do this.
Beautiful humans, hello.
Hello.
We have Dan here.
Hello.
And we have
Hi.
the beautiful ladies of BlackPink.
All right.
Hey! Yay!
Please do not let my conversation interrupt you and your white chocolate M&M.
Okay.
These are really good.
By the way, there are nuts in there. We're good?
Yeah, we're all okay.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Ah, congrats!
No, thank you so much.
I mean, it's freaking crazy, right?
Crazy. Absolutely nuts.
I mean, do you genuinely mean that when you say it? Because so much life is happening right now around you. And from the outside looking in, it could be seen as crazy.
I'll have to say, when I was performing at Coachella, it was the most intense 1 hour of my life. Like, that was just too much energy from everybody. Like, I couldn't handle it. I'm still not over it.
What kind of high is it when you're on stage and you look out and all you see are people?
I think it's like, you know how people say after you go on a stage where you feel like you really interacted with the crowd, it lasts for a long time and it's really addictive. I totally experienced that this time. So after the show, we drove back to LA and we were at our hotel room, and I remember I just had to keep replaying it over in my head, like again and again. And it was like, that was like the best feeling I've ever felt in my 22 years of existence. It's really, really surreal. Like it's so like life-changing. I loved the whole experience. It's like so beautiful, and everybody is just amazing. Like everyone in the crowd.
What is it like when you're up on stage? Are you focused on what's coming out of your mouth? Or are you focused on dance moves? How do you juggle all of it?
Like when you're kind of nervous or when you're not like totally connected to the crowd, I feel like you have a lot going through your head. Like what am I singing right? Or like, are these people feeling it? Like, what do I have to do more to like, interact with them more? Like, you get a lot of thoughts. But honestly, me personally at Coachella, I just really enjoyed myself.
I went up the same, like, it was such a big stage and I had pressure, we all had pressure, and I went up thinking, like, we have to perfect this. But then as soon as I got up, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna enjoy myself and sing whatever I want.
Is that because everything was kind of synced up? Everything was in line, the crowd was with you, and the energy was right?
Definitely. Like, we didn't expect to have such a big crowd, and they were really singing their lungs out. Like, they were singing with us, and that the whole thing is just so, like, I don't know.
But that was like the best part of it, was that we did not expect it, and I think best things come when it's unexpected. Like even in the morning of the show, I was in bed and I kind of, to be honest, was thinking, okay, maybe like tonight, there might not be like a full crowd, but still, like, I'm gonna have to do my best today, is what I thought. Until before we walked out on stage, we didn't even have time to talk about it, but we were like, and then the music came on, and I'm like, oh my gosh! And it took me a whole hour to really figure out that everybody that was standing there was actually looking at us. They weren't there for like a different show. They weren't like faced like a different way. They were faced towards us, and it was crazy.
You set yourself up for the worst, and the best ended up happening.
I mean,
you said something pretty interesting, right? Like, why you guys then, right? You didn't expect all these people to be there. What is it about BlackPink? What is it about what you stand for that people feel connected to the art that you release?
I mean, that's a question we ask. Like, I ask every day. Like, we would like to know, but
we were 4 different girls that came from 4 different worlds, and to be in a group like this is odd itself, I feel like, and to perform with music that you guys have never heard, because it's a little different. I think
it's pretty different.
Okay, it's different than what you guys are used to, so I guess people are gonna, oh, that's new. They're attracted to something new, so maybe.
The So let's dive in here. Well, where do I start? One, back to Coachella. You made friends. You guys showed up, or Austin, or Ashton Irwin from 5 Seconds of Summer. He ended up in the back of one of your Instagram videos that you posted.
Really?
What?
Yes.
Oh, we didn't even know.
He was there.
Video?
Yeah, one of the videos.
Was it when we were like jamming to Jason?
Really?
I don't know. I had no idea. We haven't had this.
The point I'm trying to make is,
Okay.
do we make friends at Coachella?
We kind of did, yeah. Jaden Smith and Diplo they actually waited out near our caravan to say hi. Yeah,
We got to say hi.
Wow.
they were like really, really
They were so
kind.
sweet to us.
They were so down to earth, like way more than we would expect them to be, and they were so like happy to see us when we're all starstruck. We're like, hi.
It's freaking Diplo.
Yeah.
And Jaden Smith. Okay, Jenny. There's so much here because you guys all have your own stories. You learned English by going to school in New Zealand, right? Why go back to Korea and why dive into the trainee program? And really, I'm assuming, or did you always want to do this? Like, sorry.
So when I was in New Zealand, I lived by myself. Like my family was living in Korea.
And you were so young.
I know I was 10 when I went there. I turned 14, 15. My mom wanted me to actually move me to the States, like I think in Florida. Yeah, she had plans to move me.
Beautiful Florida.
Yeah, we actually took a trip to Florida, saw the school, saw the place that I would live in, and it hit me like I don't want to live by myself in Florida, not knowing what I want to do. And I started thinking what I want to do, and it was really like I was like out of there. I was like, I want to do music. I want to like learn how to dance and stuff like that. So I told my mom, instead of going to a new school, why don't I just come home and do something that I would enjoy for the rest of my life? And she was supportive with it, and that's how it all started.
Wow. Whoa. Your life really could have been totally different. And I think it's really special that you traded in not wanting to be alone to having 3 incredible human beings around you all the time.
Sisters, instant sisters.
Human beings that you're comfortable enough around to like open your mouth so they can feed you M&M. Like it's not every day that you're that comfortable around somebody.
We've lived together for already like
Almost
10
10
years. So
I think we're closer than like our family. So we're basically like new sisters to each other.
Do you remember the first time you met each other?
Yeah.
we talk about it all the time. 4 of us. So Rosie joined us last to the group, and when she came through with her guitar and her little,
Aussie girl.
yeah, little girl from Australia, she came along and us were just pregnant. We just all started singing together
I think
from
that's
day
the
one.
moment we talk about every time somebody asks about like first impressions is when I flew all the way from Australia. Like I brought a guitar and we ended up like jamming till like 5 a.m. I don't think we cared about what our neighbors thought. It was an apartment that we sang till sunrise. It was funny.
Well, by the way, it is crazy that you left New Zealand to go to Korea to join because did you audition? Australia, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay because I was born in New Zealand and I lived in Australia and then I left.
Did you audition for YG in Australia?
Yes, like literally like just an open audition.
Why'd you do it?
Because my dad told me to. I think he was sick of me like screaming at the top of my lungs on my piano every night at like 12 a.m. I think he was sick of me, so he just wanted to like get rid of me and just like send me to South Korea to just fulfill my dreams. Yeah. It's so funny. Once I grew up, they told me they were like, Ruthie, like to be honest, it was really hard for us to like, go to bed when you were like singing at the top of your lungs. I think I would sing like Beyonce's "Listen" when I couldn't reach the notes because I was a terrible singer. But I used to do that, and I think my dad was like, okay, I think she wants to do music, and he asked me, do you want to take an audition? And I was like, I don't even know if I was qualified. So I was like, is that even a question? Like, can I? Like, am I allowed to? Like, but it was funny because I was like, yeah, okay. And then my parents had a whole fight about it. Like, mom was worried, but in the end, they decided to be really, really supportive of it. And I flew all the way from Melbourne to Sydney to take the audition, and I got it.
And then what?
So bizarre.
Do your parents fly with you to Korea? Do they just ship you off?
No, yeah, they flew with me to Korea, but then after they dropped me off, they had to come back to Australia because they've got their jobs there and everything. So that's when these girls became my family, and they really, really stuck by me.
It's cool.
16 years old.
And look at y'all now. By the way, Lisa, congratulations on being the most followed K-pop artist on Instagram. I mean, pretty wild, yeah?
Well, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? No way. No way.
It's that beautiful hair. What color is your hair?
It was ash brown, I think.
Oh,
It's kind of gray.
Not brown.
Love it.
Really? It's gray?
A
It used to kind of be more of like a blue tone.
Yeah, but it
That
just
was
turned out,
like every day.
yeah, it's changed every day.
Either way, it's beautiful.
Oh,
You made some history yourself. You were YG, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were YG's first non-Korean artist, right?
Yes.
So how did they get to you? How did you hear about all of this?
Oh, well, I always, in Thailand, I always loved K-pop singer, and I told mom that, oh, I want to be part of them. I want to be a K-pop artist, you know? And then, thankfully, the YG, they have an audition in Thailand. And same as you. And then I just got in, and then,
flew over
yeah.
to a country where she couldn't speak the language at all.
At all, just only 안녕하세요.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy to me. Like, even that, and that's like the first hurdle out of many hurdles. Like, one of the biggest is you don't know the language. You
Yeah.
have to, and you leave your family. What kept you going? And this is a question for all of you because training is not easy, I'm assuming. It's years and years, and yeah, there's a lot. Everything in your world is different overnight. Yeah, what was that motivation?
For me, it was like this drive. Like, I was like, I cannot fly all the way back to Australia without making this work. Like, I felt like it was a fight against myself because it was really, really difficult, to be honest, you know, being away from family, and I was so young. I had never slept outside of my house for like more than 2 weeks, you know, at that age.
Yeah.
But I had to just leave, and the culture wasn't like fully like in my blood yet, so it was very difficult. But for me, it was more like I have to make this work. All right, like, you know, I'm never gonna leave Korea without making this work. It was more like my drive. I was more like angry about it. Like, this has to work. Yeah.
Kind of the same. Like, you know, we all kind of just dropped everything that we were doing. Like, our whole life just changed overnight, and they put us into these groups of girls to survive, like do like a survival thing every month. And some people just go home after a month. Some people go home after 3 years. It's so different. And to see some of the girls that I trained with go home just made me more like
Motivated.
motivated, because we all had one dream, and it wasn't an easy thing to just stay there and go on with what we want to do. So I'm like, just from there, I don't want to go home. That's all.
Yeah.
That was the only thing on my mind.
And you're so close to it, right? You just want to keep going, and your dreams are at a fingertip.
Yeah.
Jisoo, by the way, I have not forgotten about you. Hi. How are you?
Thanks. Bye.
You play the drums?
Wow.
Like Korean
Traditional drum.
I read that online,
Wow. Thank you.
and I was watching you acting and stuff.
Oh. No.
Are you still open to acting roles?
근데 지금은 일단 웨이팅도 하는 게 너무 재밌어서 미국에서 이렇게 많이 관심 가져주시고 하는 것도 재밌고 해서 뭔가 이번 투어에 일단 집중되고 있는 것
So she like she says, but for now, like working as a member of BlackPink is her, is like really she's really happy doing that for now. So I think she's more focused on BlackPink's work.
Beautiful. Because there's nothing but opportunity ahead of you guys, which is crazy. Kill This Love EP. That is the most recent EP that you've put out there into the world. Where do we start here? I want to start with Kick It, I guess.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So great. My interpretation of the song might be off from how you guys interpret it, but does it have to do with stereotypes and the name BlackPink? How is it all connected? Can you
Like the song.
yeah, like what is it? Tell me the story behind the records.
I mean, I guess it's like, it goes for like whatever, like the listener, if you decide to hear it this way, it could be that this way, and if you kind of change the story up, it could be whatever you can put your mind to it. But I guess basically it's just like about freedom. It's like, can I just let go of all these like, restrictions and like names and da-di-da and just be myself? Can I just kick it?
Just be you.
Just be me.
No stereotypes, no preconceived judgments.
Nothing, yeah.
That's how I felt with it.
That's exactly what it is.
What are you thinking over there?
I just love like the last 40 seconds where there's like that chant where it seems like everyone's singing.
Yeah.
I love that part.
We had a blast